Alright, so last mission we just started the whole heist situation, that was an interesting setup. Nice little montage there. One of the objectives there is to try to poison the guards, sort of, to try to weaken them or distract them to make this easier for us. And for that I need to make a cleansing mixture, which looks like it's going to require 1 Dwarven Spirit, 2 Rot Fiend Blood, and 2 Wolfsbane. We've definitely got the materials for that. And then the game. Well, I thought the game was going to freeze from basic alchemy for a second there. Alright, now we just need to figure out where we're going to put this. Oh, hey. Our target seems to actually be surprisingly nearby. I thought we'd have to go for a bit of a ride. Come on, Roach. It's a little bit of a ride. Come here. I was all set to hop on the quick travel spot.
Faster.
So use your witcher senses to eavesdrop on Redanian soldiers patrolling Oxenfurt to find out where to find their cook. That's the wrong direction. My bad. Got focused on the giant golden arrow, but yeah, I do have to cross a bridge to get into this town properly. So secluded and elitist and all that. There we go. You can't do. Oh right, I can't run on a horse in here. Might actually be faster just to be on foot at that point. Not entirely sure, but I think you might be able to run faster than a horse can trot when it's kept at that speed. We're coming up on these guards. I figured we'd start with this one because it's the cleanest decision. The other ones are picking between different people. Well, this one's a pretty simple case of, hey, let's just get this poisoned real quick.
I feel like puking after that swill in the canteen.
What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests, apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
Not yet, anyway. Ooh, have to go inside? Nope. Just go behind the building. There appears to be an alleyway. Be luck of the draw to really quickly just go on a couple conversations and suddenly you already have someone talking about the cook. Anything?
What do you have to say?
That Horst Gorsoli, you got a daughter?
Why do you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Basodis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
Nothing about the cook, but actually directly talking about the characters we're dealing with, the Basordi family.
What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper the day.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morn. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Nah, aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
The good old video game rule of threes. You always know the third thing's going to be the one you're looking for. Search 3 locations, destroy 3 towers, open 3 boxes, unlock 3 doors, fight 3 enemies. It's such a weird magic number for this entire industry, isn't it? It's probably been used. It's probably. It might. I wonder. Is that a thing in movies at all? Is there a specific number that reoccurs a lot? It's hard to think about. I know in video games that happens because things are mechanical, and also whenever you make something, you generally want to use it more than once. If anything happens on the first try, it feels like it was too easy. And oftentimes mechanics want to be repeated so that you can just get more bang for your buck for when you design something.
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
Are you biting?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys of the garrison, on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
Fine. Here. Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
I figured I'd pay him. I could have just used the mind control ability to resolve the situation quite easily, but and I have taken basically every opportunity to use that ability throughout the entire game, I think. But this time around I was like, if the food's not good, it might be bad for his career, so I feel like we should compensate him for the fact that he's helping us out, and we're kind of causing a problem for him by even involving him. Alright, we're heading towards Evelyn Gallo. I don't know if you actually get to pick each character, or if each of the two characters actually can't do the robbery, and like won't join you or not. We'll find out. Also, there's my... There you go. Can I look at it? There we go. That's my reward for the whole swine quest we did for the wedding. I've got like a wood carving of a silly pig head on the side of my horse. It's kind of a funny thing to have around. What are you? You have a vendor over here? I don't think I've been here before.
Welcome, welcome. What would you say to a hand or two of Gwent?
Not gonna try to sell me something first?
My goods are not swallows. They will not flit nor flee.
Cards won't either.
Do you wish to split hairs all day, or play Gwent,
Yeah, Witcher, why are you being so difficult here?
Feels like you might have missed your calling.
Oh, curious conclusion, why?
Well, should be hawking goods. Instead, Gwent's all you talk about.
You're right. So, care for a match?
I know it's all very shocking to all of you.
So, should we lay him down?
Yes. You needn't ask twice.
Oh shit. I am accidentally playing as the monsters. Oh well, I'll just commit to it. What do I have in my hand? 2 heroes, 3 heroes, one of them's a medic. Oh, we have our new toad. Ranged Scorch. Ooh, and they're playing a Scoia'tael, which is handy, so I could Scorch. Ooh. Destroy your enemy's strongest ranged card if their combined strength is more than 10. That'll probably happen, because they have... It's Scoia'tael, they use ranged all the time. We have 1 crone, 1 vampire, 3 vampires, that's not good at all. Let's get rid of vampires that are duplicates. Commander's Horn. And, was that a fiend? We'll see what I can do. Oh, I haven't played Monster for a while. I'll try to remember what I'm doing here. Muster's handy. Muster definitely comes in handy. Alright, so... I forget, are the crones different powers, or is one of them going to be weaker than the other ones? If I play this guy, then he'll shield my vampires from being scorched. Let's give that a shot. It's got Zoltan. No other vampires in my hand, so I should have the card advantage. Bam! Straight from the... Yep. Oh, alright, there is a more powerful vampire. Alright. I've got the power advantage at the moment. Oh, he's got an elf, so that gives him a bit of a card advantage. That's the rough thing about this deck, is not having spies available all the time. Let's see. I've played 2 cards so far. I have more than double his power. He's gonna have to play a few things to catch up. So it may be in my best interest to just let the round end and see if since he just drew 2 cards, let him try to waste cards catching up. Hopefully it costs him a lot. It's 12 power, so it'll cost... Oh! I was gonna say it'll require at least 2 cards, then he played Ciri immediately, so I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Please let me keep... What did I get to keep? Oh, the 5? Okay. That's something at least. I don't know if that was the best strategy or not, but it was what I'm going with. Givareth. Well, now he's gotten strong enough to trigger this effect. I just need him to play something I can actually scorch. Otherwise, it's not going to help me yet. Let's throw out the crones. Bring out your crones. Oh, they're all 6s. He could scorch the whole lot of them, couldn't he? Oh, he's playing only cards I can't do special things to. Well, I have to win this round. I can't let him catch up. Let's see. I do have the 6, but not a lot else going on around there. Dare I try to draw the 6? He could scorch them though, which would be bad for me. Let's see. Do I want to try to power them up? Let's just play a hero for now. This might... Oh, I just knocked out my headphones. This might go poorly for me, though. Oh, Scorch. Fuck. Oh, a Scorch that he played improperly. It didn't do anything. It was an anti-siege weapon Scorch? Yep, destroy your enemy's strongest siege card. Alright, well I didn't play any of those yet. So he's still playing catch-up on points. The problem is, while I do have 1 card advantage, I'm overall losing to him. I have no siege in my hand, so Rain is siege, right? Yeah. Let's power him down instead of playing more monsters. He'll have to play more cards to try to catch up. Oh, a medic. Who's he reviving? It's weird, he's specifically not putting stuff in his range to row as if to try to avoid letting me use my thing I'm talking about using. Huh. Am I better off using the Warhorn on these guys when I have a lead, or waiting for next round to try to use it on my frog, since at this rate it looks like the frog's going to be used next round. This thing's useless at the moment because there's no ranged cards on the board. I need him to give up. If I use Yennefer, then I get to play her and revive somebody else. So that'd be her and a bonus card, and this guy with the Warhorn to make him a 14. Then she'd be a 7, so that'd be 21 plus something. I think I'm gonna specifically save these 3 cards for next round and play probably everything else. I can't give up yet because he could just play 1 more card to win. He's got me at the advantage where I have to do a turn. Oh, there we go. He gave up. Alright, well I'm definitely passing then. Oh wait, hang on a second. What is my leader ability? Pick any weather card and play it. Alright. Good to know. Could help me in next round if he plays certain things. And we got to keep a crone on the board. Right. That's also helpful for the bonus I can get. Alright, the question is what he has left. This is an anti-ranged card. Which is not great for me because two of my cards are ranged right now. Let's see, what am I going to try to revive? Strongest card in my deck. We have a 6 siege and a 6 melee. Lots of 6 melee. Reviving crones probably makes sense because I can power them up. I'll do the horn first. Just want to bait to see if they have a scorch or not. A medic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that guy again. Interesting. Alright, not a lot of other options at this point. I think I'm just gonna give up on the scorching idea and just play this card. He's only got a few cards left, and I don't want to revive yet just to see what he might do. He has another medic, alright. Granted, not that big of a deal because the medic itself has no power, and he's drawing relatively weak cards with them. Alright. Oh, I'm so worried that he has a Scorch, though. You know what? I'll nuke the freaking ranged row. It's technically a 1-point disadvantage for me, but I think there's a decent chance that whatever he plays next might be more ranged characters. Oh, right, agile, so he can play them anywhere. Alright, now Yennefer will come out and boost the front row, and I'm just gonna really hope that his 1 card left isn't a Scorch. Because that would be a bummer. Yeah, draw a 6 card melee for the Warhorn. Alright, what's your last card? What's your last card? Oh, just boring ass ranger. Cool. Alright, well just for fun, let's see if I have another siege weapon card in my deck. I don't know if I do. I do... oh wait. Yeah, just ranged. That's not very useful. Well, I mean, I did sabotage me more than it helped me, so I guess I'll just get rid of the weather card anyway. We win! That was worrying. I was not ready to accidentally play monster deck. That was a little scary. And my reward is... scary... what? I'll check Scoia'tael in case it's that. I always forget that when you browse stuff on this menu, it affects which deck's automatically being selected in the next screen. So we have an 8 power. Yeah, it's the anti-siege weapon card. Time to look death in the face. It's a siege scorcher. It's a handy buff for the not so great Scoia'tael deck that I have so far. Do I have 35 unit cards equipped in this deck? I really should take a closer look at what I have equipped and choose things to take out of it. I've kind of just been spamming things into the Scoia'tael deck because I haven't actually been... Whenever I get a new card that looks like it would help that deck, I just throw it in there, but I don't actually remember what its contents are and how it's balanced. Alright, that minor detail aside, back to Eveline. Oh wait, sorry, I should check what he actually has to sell.
Welcome.
Like to take a look at your wares.
Ah, fine.
I love how much he doesn't want to... Oh! Yep, he sells Gwent cards. Emmer Ver Emrys, new leader card. Full test, and then... Ooh! He has the Gaunter Odim Darkness cards. Alright. Suddenly that group makes sense then, because he can summon those cards. Well, it's a little awkward, because... I don't know, do the other pieces of his deck have those... Anyway, we have these new cards. That's handy.
If ever you...
Yes, I get it, buddy. One day we'll play Gwent again, maybe. So I believe we just got our new... I think they're new? Yep. Voltus, Son of Metal. Destroy your enemy's strongest ranged combat units if the combined strength of all their ranged combat units is 10 or more. So it's a ranged unit Scorch. Wow. That's definitely got its handiness. And then the other one was... It was Eridan, wasn't it? No, it was... No, it wasn't. What's this one do? Passive. Doubles the strength of all spy cards. So you don't even use it actively. That's the one that we saw used against us before. Emir. Abilities that restore units to the battlefield, restore randomly chosen unit. We saw that before too, but now I have it. And then the new one for Scoia'tael is move agile units to whichever valid row maximizes their strength. Don't move units already in optimal row. Interesting. That's actually really interesting. That's might be the most interesting thing that you could do with Scoia'tael. So now suddenly all those agile movements, all those agile units can just rearrange themselves. So you equip this, put a bunch of agile units down, your opponent throws down... say, weather effects, or you throw down a horn later on to buff a certain row. Use this, and suddenly everyone's in a different row where they need to be to actually take advantage of what happened to them. Don't have that one yet, though. On top of that, we gained... what's got to be good for the monster deck in particular. The, Gaunter Odim Darkness. It does say muster on it, so it looks like this... looks like if you drew one darkness, it would muster the other darkness, and also Gaunter himself. And it's interestingly, it's a muster... It is specifically a muster that is, how do I put this? It's a muster that's neutral, which means that you could actually get muster power across the board. So that's, I mean, it's 10 power across 3 cards. That's partially unscorchable as a result, and they even show up in different rows. I might actually throw that into Northern Realms. My main concern is that it's adding another complication. Right, like right now, I have so many heroes that I often draw too many heroes, more than I want to in some cases, or I'll draw too many of the certain groups of uninteresting cards, and like there's a risk of like, when I get too many of certain types of cards, I discard some of them to try to get more variety of different other cards, and the more I get of cards like this, the more likely I am to draw too many of these weird sets I don't necessarily want. I will say that now that I have those guys in the deck, I should get rid of more of my boring cards. Where's my cards with no effects? Like, yeah, Siege Tower, Trebuchet. Do I have anything weaker than that? Or are those the weakest boring cards I have that aren't special heroes? I think those are the weakest now. Alright. I might discard both of them, actually. I might rebalance the deck later by adding them back in. I'm not great at deck building, so I don't play a lot of deck building games besides this, honestly, so I can make mistakes, but back to Eveline, trying to actually recruit our first soldier.
The city, but you're not scared.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
Eveline, I beg you. You don't know him.
What's that supposed to mean? He introduced himself, did you not hear? Geralt of Rivia.
Stop pretending you don't understand me. You cannot know if he's to be trusted.
Not a soul can be trusted. You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
Let me guess. There's a monster needs killing.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here. May I finish? Or would you rather keep guessing? See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine, but we're not spent it already.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Eveline, I'm not certain that's a good idea.
Neither am I. It shall all come out in the wash. So, Witcher, what'll it be?
The funny thing is I could totally just refund the tickets, and it's actually not that big of a deal, because I'm sure it's a small price, and I'm loaded as shit, but let's see what the actual performance goes like.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Hit it square on.
All right. Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contest in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Wow, prime!
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
Alright, me and crossbows haven't gotten along great in the past. I literally just loaded in, asshole. Oops. Alright, I don't really remember how to use... I haven't actually aimed manually in forever. Yeah! How amazing was that, right? Don't hit him in the head. Don't hit him in the head. Don't hit him in the head! Let's just not murder him, if we can. Yay! We're amazing. Oh god, why is it shooting? Why is it stop shooting? Oh, my hand was not on the controller. That was weird. It kept shooting.
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
That was a lot of trust to put in me.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Oh, we're gonna have fun. We are going to have fun. Hey, level 36. I should investigate. Do I have a new slot opened up that I haven't used yet? No, I used them all already. It's just points I can put in stuff. And I think everything that's equipped is maxed out. I could probably pick something new to put points into, but kind of don't feel like looking... When I have a complete build, I kind of don't feel like looking through all my stuff again. I can't help it. If we're gonna do a heist storyline, I've got to hit up the character that's like a retired... Like a retired expert. It's like, I got a family now. It's like, it's just such a trope that I can't not follow up on it.
Swab it! Crushed heart, stones and coke! That...
Merida problems?
Master Casimir! Toss aside the torchy gads!
Ah! Piss off then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
Bought the wench pearls, silks, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat-banger cuckold!
Huh. A falling out in the family?
Aye. His Euphemia, she were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well-mannered. Always bow, ask after your health. Not at all grumpy like the Elderman's laddies.
Till the day Euphemia bundled up her belongings and their bairns, tossed them all on a wagon. And that's all we've seen of her.
Master Casimir's been pure yampy since. Bawling, whinging, now this.
Ah, this'll be one for the ploughing annals. Going out with a bang! When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad!
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
And if he should grow angered...
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing. Not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
Hail Melitele, our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped about under my nose, then ran off. My granda told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
Get down, now.
What? Oh. Coming. I'm coming.
I think the gun to the head scenario is a good time to use the mind control.
So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door, permanently, so it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward. Big one, to be split. Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past, I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now I've nothing to lose. What's it I'm to do?
Herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. His hut. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
And might you be headed there about now? Because if so, we could head there together, eh?
Need to tend to something on the way, so we'll meet there.
Alright. Those were actually surprisingly easy to recruit. I wonder, the other ones are probably... Specifically the one that has to be broken in a jail, that's actually probably a bit of an ordeal. Or maybe you just walk on up and just mind control a guard and let him out. They might all be really brief little things. Definitely, you definitely feel a little like you're missing out on something, whatever you don't pick, because they're probably all really colorful characters to bring aboard.